yeah. So all I did was I got all these products, put it on here. I only did 20 to 25 like you recommended because that way we can either get like, two or three to try to test and then we'll do that on like a daily. But since I'm not even up to that stage of trying to test these products because I'm still following the course, I just want to get your opinion on some things that I've picked out. Some are saturated, but I still want to get your thoughts on them. And I've also rated them, so I'll be writing down what you've rated each product, and then yeah, you can just give me some feedback in terms of what you think, yeah, how I'm going in terms of the the rating system, and what I've picked out some unique products. So if you want, we can get right in. I've got all the tabs opened up. Just I thought it's easier instead of copy and pasting and opening up. So the first one I just found this. What are your thoughts on this?
Sticker, probably like a 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10, just because it's
Yep,
hard to price us at $20 since we want a $15 margin.
yep,
It's like hard to ask someone to pay $20 for a sticker.
of course. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said, I didn't even realize it was a sticker. I just saw a golden skull. I'm like, I'll
Yeah, I thought it was
open
a
that
golden
up.
skull too. Yeah.
Yep. Got these earrings I found decently rated. The reviews, orders, 1,000 orders.
Probably like a 4 out of 10, just because I
Yep,
think it's not unique enough. Yeah.
yep, yep. That's fine. I found this shirt that I thought was okay. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, this would be good for Halloween. This would be
Mm.
like a 5 out of 10.
I always think I want to get your opinion on clothing products. What are your thoughts on them? Do you reckon that's hard to scale, or because there's such a big competitor out there that do you think it's hard going with clothing to try to sell?
Search sneakers on AliExpress, like right there. So sneakers, or if you want, you can open a new tab.
I'll just do it for you.
So scroll down. So most of these sneakers won't do well, but there's some like crazy looking unique ones that sort
Yep.
of will do well. If you keep scrolling down, like sort of like that one for six. Oh, like that red one. The red sort of crazy. It looks like TNs, but it's not. It has this weird sort of like stuff like
Yep.
that does well. It has to
It's
be
got
popping. Even the one on
yeah.
the
It
top
even says
left-hand
top sales.
corner, or the one below that.
This one.
The one right below the red one. The,
This one.
yeah. So
Okay.
stuff that are like really unique clothing wise would do well. But if it's sort
Yep.
of average looking, then it won't do too well.
Okay. Yeah. Something that just like really catches the eye, makes you stop and be like, wow, that looks. And it's got sort of like a pattern of like a higher end shoe, like
Yeah.
those products that you see. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want to clarify that because I saw that shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty cool shirt. Friends is a known series, and then obviously with the villains on there, you can do like a Halloween thing. But I just wanted to get my thoughts on that with clothing. This I thought was pretty cool that I found. It's a shower, and then it sort of changes color. You can change the color when you turn it on.
Yeah, this
These
would
are
be
the images.
probably like a 5 out of 10 or
Mm,
5.25 out of 10. Just
yeah,
because I think people are lazy and they're like, probably like, they might
yeah,
click on it, but they're probably like, by the time they're about to pay, they're like, can I really set this up? Do I know how to do
yeah.
it? Am I technical? They sort of would abandon checkout.
Of course, of course. Yeah, that's true. And also the need as well. People just go in the shower, they just want to sort of get it over and done with and not really experiment. So yeah, that's fair. This is very saturated, but at the price I saw it, what are your thoughts on something like this that's very saturated and at a cheap value?
So if we want like a $15 margin, so we're selling this for like say $10 plus $5 shipping.
It's
So
15. Okay.
it's like pretty, still cheap to sell, but still overvalued. It doesn't have a perceived value of $15.
Yeah.
So I'd probably rate this at like a 4, just because
Yeah.
people have seen it, everyone has it nowadays, and it's like you can buy it for like $5 on Kmart.
Yeah. I agree. And that's what I just want to get your opinions on products that are useful, but they're just oversaturated, and just see if you can rescale it or bring it back onto the market. But I agree.
These questions, by the way, Amar, I like these questions, and I'll sort of just be upfront. And I think you're sort of getting started. I think all these questions are good, and you have a good first selection.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, I want to get this out there first. I want you to be upfront with me, letting me know, don't try this that's already been shown. Like, for example, I have a couple of these, but just because of the value and it's oversaturated, I just want to get your on thoughts on that, because obviously you're more experienced. So I just want to get all these out of the way first, and then as I get to the part of trying to test, I will just work around this pretty much. So this is the next one. It's a bite it sprayer.
Probably like a 4 out of 10. It's like expensive and it's like hard to set up, so people don't really want to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. I've got these lights that I found were pretty interesting. But I think it is saturated. I think I might have seen it on one of your students' videos that they try to sell. So yeah.
Still nowadays, I think this is probably like a 5.75 out of 10. Like, I think that first image just looks really good.
Yeah. With the how you can design it, you can you can also change it up. You can put it on a car or something. So yeah, I just thought this was okay. This is another one. Like I said, it's very saturated, and you could probably tell with the orders ratio to reviews. Thoughts on this?
Yeah, it looks like unique. This is the first time I've seen something like that. I think this is like a 5.5 out of 10.
Okay. This another one as well. It's funny because before I even started your program, I was thinking, my friend was talking about a humidifier. Like, I really want to buy one, and then he got me thinking, like, this could be pretty useful. But now, as I watch your videos, this could be pretty saturated. So, thoughts on this?
Probably like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. This another one as well.
Probably like a 4.75 out of 10.
Yep. This clean no wax removal to epic.
Probably like a 5.25 out of 10.
Yep. Got this sterilizer lamp that I've never seen.
Good.
So yeah, as soon as I saw it, and especially
wow,
yeah,
this
with
is like a 7 out of 10. This is actually really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Especially with the whole pandemic. People, some germaphobes out there that maybe want to invest in
this.
It's
so easy to use, and the image, like, it makes it look like it's just like it's so cool. Like, I just want to try to see if it works.
Yeah, to see if there's it picks up on germs, I guess. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool.
It doesn't look like you have to set anything up, so like 7 out of 10, solid, fine.
And it also looks like something that hasn't been advertised. Considering the orders and reviews. So yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting. We'll go to the next one. This says a medical finger pulse oximeter.
Like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Okay.
Just because I think not many people. Oh, this is cool.
I thought this was pretty interesting, but also might have seen on one of your videos. It's just
5.5.
5.5. This as well.
Probably like a 4.5 out of 10 or 4 out of 10.
Yep. This also might be. This is an interesting one. I've seen it actually advertised on Instagram literally the other day. It's just some. Yeah, just something you plug in, and then just the lights come out.
Yeah, the reason why I rate this one is because it's so easy. It's just a USB. I've seen other ones that look more complicated. Looks like a big machine, but this is like really simple. So yeah.
Yeah, very simple, cheap, and doesn't look like it's been. Yeah. This is another one that's similar to the one that I just showed you, where you plug. I think it's not even a plug-in. Galaxy projector. You just put it and then the light sort of
These
lights up the room.
been in the market for a long time, so probably like a 5 out of 10.
Okay. This as well. I might have seen this on one of your students, and I think you didn't even recommend for this student to try this one out, just because of the price, I think. But what are your thoughts on this?
Probably like a 4 out of 10 or like 3.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Another thing before we finish, I actually rated a lot of these at like pretty low, but I know that some, yeah. So like, but I want to get the ones that are saturated out just to show and see, is it worth, even if it is, trying to advertise it, because some of these things are pretty useful, but because there's so many competitors out there, is it even worth it? So yeah, that's just why I wanted to show you these.
I think like out of all the products, probably like two or three of them were like really saturated. I think most of these are like fine.
Yeah.
Like the sort of star galaxy light, like
Yeah.
back in the day, like 2 years ago when no one knew what that was, that'll probably be like a 7. It's now like a 5 since everyone knows it.
Of course.
And the compressing sort of knee pads, same thing with that. Like if it was like 3 4 years ago, that would probably be rated much higher.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
so I think, yeah, like old such like if you go back to like products in like 2016 that popped off then, a
Yeah.
lot of them people forget about, and those still can work.
Yeah, of course. Like sort of bring it back into, into
Like I
advertising,
wouldn't
and then
be surprised if fidget spinners come back in like this year or the next 1 or 2 years, just because I haven't seen a
yeah,
fidget spinner in like ages.
exactly. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. It's just bringing something that was in such a popular trend back into people's, lives sort of thing. And then they're just like, oh, I missed it. I want to have one. And then if it's a cool design, why not sort of thing? But I
This
definitely see where
one,
you're coming from. Oh, wait, I'll show you. I think we didn't
that
rate
one's
this one.
like
Yeah,
a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Yeah. This you just sort of clip up when you open up a packaging, and then you
Yeah,
just want to seal it back. Maybe like a
5 out of
chip.
10. I've seen this
Yeah,
a lot. Like I think it's some people have been able to market it really well, but sort of been saturated a bit. Yeah.
of course. Yeah, no, no. You can tell with the orders that was a high demand, I guess. I got this as well, multifunctional cutter.
This one's like a 6 out of 10. Like this one was like an old saturated product I haven't seen in a long time, so I think there's a chance to bring it back.
Okay. Yeah. This I found.
5.75.
Okay.
This
And
is
the
gonna be
last
quality
one,
tea. Oh
I found this as,
wow.
yeah, as like Spider-Man, sort of like in the zone. Everyone's hyped up about the new movie, and I just found this, and I
Really
thought it was pretty
cool.
cool. I'll show you the video.
Yeah. Oh wow. What?
Some,
What?
yeah, so he like sticks out, and then he just sticks onto like the door, or whatever.
No way. And then click on one of the variants so you know how much it costs. Click one
Well,
of the colors.
okay.
Okay, keep going around to see if there's any cheaper ones. Okay, that one probably might be pricey.
Yeah, it's a bit pricey.
Man,
That one's pretty
I think that one might be just like a sleeve. Okay, I think
tough with the price.
really on that
The
on the
cheap.
top left-hand corner, top left right-hand corner, the other product, the
This
29.
one.
If you keep going on the recommended side, on the top
Oh,
left,
okay. This one.
click on that one to see if it's $30. And then click on one of the colors, jump around to the different colors. Okay, they're all around. Oh, that's something else. So this one's sort of cheaper-ish. Yeah, this
Yeah,
product is like it's expensive. It will be like a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think that
yeah.
like it
Just
would be like a 7.5 if it wasn't expensive, but still like a 6.5. Yeah.
yeah. It sort of depends. Like if you find this one's pretty valued. If you get yeah, it depends, I guess, with the pricing, because you're right. Like there is most, like it's a pretty cool product. But obviously with the price, it'd be hard to,
Yeah, you'll be
you know,
going for like $99 or like
yeah,
9.99. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if people actually buy it. Just like this is like, wow, it's cool.
yeah, and also with Spider-Man being the trend right now,
Yeah.
I think this could do okay. But like I said, it just depends if I can find like a cheaper alternate,
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, those are the products that I've located, that I've identified. And yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on, some products that I found that were either interesting or that, I've seen before, but are they worth bringing back? Um, which you've cleared up, and it's good to get these out of the way. So the next time, obviously, I'm still watching your videos with, critiquing products, um, just updating myself constantly to be like, okay, this is a product that looks similar to the one that I've already tested with yourself. Go on to the next one. So yeah.
Pretty good start. Yeah, I'm really happy with this progress. And I think each week, if you sort of keep doing these, you're just going to slowly keep getting better and better.
Yeah.
I think the next step is for you to slowly start watching like week 3, and then when you're ready, of course, and start building out your store bit by bit. I
Yeah.
think that will sort of be a fun process.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the progress right now, is really, really good, man.
No, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, slow and steady. I know this is it's a long race, but once I get to that level of confidence and get an idea of the program, then I know I'll be all right. But yeah, like I said, that was the first day I was just identifying products, and I just thought, let me get like 20 instead of the 100 that I told you, because we discussed this in our last call, and see how we go. And then the next time, I'll obviously get the hang of it. And I just want to try to do this on a daily thing. So, what do you think I should do next in terms of like homework? Should I do another 20, or what's your thoughts?
Let me, yeah, give you some homework. So probably one, um, review this call, and after a few days, research another 20 products.
Yep.
Start slowly watching the store building
Yep. So that'll be the next one.
eventually build the store. Yeah, and then probably like start bouncing ideas and hearing where Ahmed's up to.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you guys can start with
Yeah, man. I'm buzzing that he joined the course.
Yeah, thanks for referring him. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you accepting him as well. I know he told me like I think there was only a couple of spots left. And he's heaps excited to join the team, and then obviously we can just feed off each other. He just called me not long ago, and just sort of like pushing each other. So it's really good.
Yeah. So it's gonna be perfect. Start bounce ideas and hear what Eamon's up to, and see if you can catch him up to speed. Yeah, I think those would be the 3 things, and then obviously book in and
Recommend.
call when you are ready. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be following those. Wait, oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll be following that what you just sent. And then when I'm ready, like I said, I'll book that another call, and I'll just keep doing this. I want to get 20 a day, and end up getting like probably 3 or 4 out of those 20 to try to test. But obviously, it's a progress. So once I get to that, we'll get that other call up, and then hopefully I'll have my stall up and ready.
Yeah, that's the goal. Keep up to date. Really appreciate you booking these calls, and I think like you're on the right pace, the right mindset, Amar. I think right now is just sort of making sure it's like a steady sort of stream of motivation where this is something you can sustain over the next 6 months, because I think right now you're in a really, really good spot. And then
No, I appreciate it, man. I feel like I am as well at a good pace. But yeah, no, I'm just enjoying the journey. And obviously it's only been a couple of weeks, but still, man, like there's times where I'm looking forward for the next session,
that's so
and
good.
get the videos, but I also don't want to overburn myself as well. So
Yeah.
I'm just keeping that steady balance.
Yeah, I think I've like had students where they were super duper excited within the first week. They wanted to talk to me every single day, book in calls with me every day.
Yep,
And then sort of like, when they jump into it, it's not that easy. It's like harder, like you're not going to
of
get
course.
sales of a product, and they sort of like dwindle out and their motivation dies out, and it's hard to keep them up afloat.
Of course, of course. And it's a bit overwhelming as well with how much information there is.
Yeah,
Along with your program, there's a lot of videos to watch.
yeah,
People might think, oh, that's a lot to take in, but like I said, it's a 6 month grind where you take it by day, and just don't overflood information. Just really pace yourself out, and I think it could work. So I'm just enjoying it, like I'm saying, man.
that's it, man. Keep me in the loop. Let me know how it goes, and we'll talk soon, Amar.
No, all good, man. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.